protests are happening in Los Angeles, but they're not going to stop there, ladies and gentlemen. Protests will be happening everywhere. And I thought we'd cover it in a little bit that I am, of course, calling... Wait, that's the wrong bit. I'm, of course, calling, what will these protests, all of them funded by woke Marxist Walmart and also George Soros, be happening? Where will they be happening? Again, I said they were funded. They are spreading. They're a lot like you say cancer, and cancer's fake. Cancer is fake unless you've been vaccinated. Just kidding, secular humanist YouTube lawyers. They're not like cancer. That's silly. They're like anal warts. They start just in your asshole. Next thing you know, everyone's got an asshole full of warts, which was one of my favorite later period Brian Wilson songs. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, it's so good. I go groovy, 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 and it's so good. And everybody's got anal warts. Everybody's got anal warts. Everybody's got anal warts. We got a mouth full of warts and an ass full of warts. I love you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could just tell Brian Wilson stories. That was one of the best guys being interviewed of all time. There was a great bit Rolling Stone did a couple years ago. This is maybe like 10, 15 years ago. So I was like a baby at the time because I'm very young. But they did an article and it was the best songs of all time. And so they asked a bunch of musicians, like, what are your favorite songs? And it was like, you know, whatever, like Kirk Hammett being like, I really like Purple Rain or Purple Haze or any of the Purple songs. But Brian Wilson listed 5 songs that he wrote. I don't know if he fully understood the assignment or like just really loves himself. There is a great video someone pointed out on Twitter of him introducing a song. This is one of the most alpha Chad moves of all time when he just goes, all right, now here's another great song I wrote that everybody loves. Just very sincerely. But in this Rolling Stone article, he was like, what are the best songs? California Girls. I love that one. I wish they all could be California girls. Like he would just say he loved the song he wrote and then sing like a line or two from it. He was great. He was beaten by his father until he was, you know, R-worded. And that's sad. I don't like that. But if it gets Pet Sounds, like, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? If right now you'd be like, your kid is going to grow up and write Pet Sounds, but you have to beat the shit out of them every day, you'd go, hand me my belt. Okay? We haven't gotten a good Pet Sounds since Pet Sounds. Everything else has just been a bummer. Anyway, I believe this segment was about the protests before I started telling great Brian Wilson stories. There's the one that's been shared a lot. It did work. Yeah, honestly, the problem is we have a bit of a survivorship bias because we don't see all the kids. You imagine that you just methodically abuse your child for like 25 years and they're like, they have a 10 ear. They just cannot sing. God only knows why I'd be without you. You're like, fuck, I wasted all that time. Now they're just trying to kill themselves every day. It did. Listen, I'm not saying that slavery was good. All right. I would never say that. Was the blues worth it? I'm not saying it is. I'm saying that it's for you to decide. Was the blues was hip hop worth slavery? Tomorrow there's going to be a lot of protests all over the United States of America, not just in Los Angeles. I thought we'd take a look at all the various cities these protests will be happening in a little segment that I'm again calling, Where Will These Protests, all of them funded by woke Marxist Walmart and also George Soros, be happening? Well, also Burger King and Kroger, they're also funding these. They're also involved. So, you know, look out for the king or the mascot of Kroger, who I believe is, of course, Jared Fogle. That's the job he got. You know, he does it from prison, so he makes calls and he goes, oh, fuck, they're coming. They don't fucking stop. They don't go. You can't. I keep getting my ass beat in prison, but you can't beat these deals at your local Kroger. First, Portland, Oregon. It's a city. You simply must admit it's a city. You cannot deny that it is a city. What are the protests going to look like in Portland, Oregon? Well, they'll probably have like craft beer and Civil War ghost beards and shit. Like some fucking asshole in a denim jacket and like a stupid beard. Just being like, I've been really getting into Belgian wheats. Belgian wheats. Sorry, boss. No more whoppers, only wokes. Everyone will be doing drugs out in the open. It's just an open air drug market. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Okay? If you're just like a homeless person and you're just out in the street doing drugs, stop it unless you have enough to share. Okay? If you're doing the heroin nod, it's rude for you not to share. No, you don't need to get a new needle. I don't want to inconvenience you. What else is going to be happening in Portland, Oregon? Well, if the Army liquidates the city, we're going to lose a lot of great 2000 indie rock bands. They're about to become classic rock. Do you understand that? The Decemberists are about to become, the fog hat of their generation. But if we kill every single person in Portland, the Shins aren't going to be able to do a reunion tour next year. And who really loses? The answer, the American people. That's I think, the correct answer. Ever notice that Portland, you spelled that wrong, so it's your fault, I misspoke, is just a West Coast Baltimore? That is a bit mind-blowing right now. And damn, that's a great point. Why don't they do The Wire in Portland, but Avon Barksdale just owns a matcha distillery or something? Their Marlo Stanfield is straight. That's not Marlo Stanfield. Oh fuck, why am I forgetting The Wire? Okay, who's the cool character in The Wire who robs all the drug dealers? Marlo was the other drug dealer. Who's the guy? Fuck, what's his name? He has the gun. The cheese stands alone. I'm gonna wait. You guys sound off and tell me who I'm thinking of right now. Who is the character in The Wire? Played by the guy who died of a heroin overdose. I could just Google it, but that would be crazy. I would never do such a thing. Oh, yeah, Omar. Omar coming. In this version, Omar's straight. Omar, you got it, Hobo with the Shotgun. Thank you. You were late, but part of that is just on Restream. They have a weird delay here. It's not important. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. In The Wire, he's gay, but in the Portland Wire, he's straight. Have I explained that enough? Do you get it yet? Do you get it yet? I don't know if you do, quite frankly. Otherwise, nothing of value will be lost if we burn Portland to the ground. That's true. So, just saying. Lamp's not here to defend her home of Portland, Oregon. If she would. I don't know. You tell me. Phoenix, Arizona. That's a city. It exists, whether we like it or not. What's going to happen in these protests tomorrow in Phoenix, Arizona? Well, it's way too hot. No one's going to protest anything. There will be no protests in Portland. Bricks would melt. Forget about it. It's 115 degrees in the shade. You're that goddamn hot. You're yeah, human rights or not or whatever. I don't give a shit. Fuck. I need air conditioning right now. God damn it. Ironically, the only ones who can survive are the Mexicans. They're immune to heat because they're from the sun. People don't know that. San Francisco, California. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a haunt of somebody who needs you. It's also Pride Month, so ICE agents won't just be assaulted. They will also get their dicks sucked. I'm still putting you in a fucking detainment camp. Oh, okay. Let me finish. It's very highbrow content. That's a great point. How can you tell the difference? That's the thing. People don't know. San Francisco, everyone's actually super hetero. They're just fucking chicken wings, bro. Let's watch the new Shane Gillis special, dude. I fucking love it. But they're oh, fuck, the tourists are coming. We got to put on a show for them. Hey, girlfriend. What's up? I'm gay. Here, just for the bit, come fuck me in my ass. For the bit. So San Francisco, it's Pride Month. They're very proud over there. Also, they have burritos stuffed with French fries, which is kind of like an ice raid on your gastrointestinal system. If you think about it, They're already doing ice raids. It's on your colon. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Denver, Colorado, that's a city. They could be doing a protest tomorrow. They could be. That scary-ass horse from the airport is coming to life and will choose a side. He's going to weigh in on who's right and who's wrong here, okay? And frozen cans of Coors Light will be hurled at protesters, some of which may even drink them, thereby immediately dying. People don't know that. If you drink a cold Coors Light, you taste the Rockies and then are buried in them. What other cities do we have in America? Well, we have Chicago, Illinois. It's I don't know about Chicago. Very kind of hip-hop Joe Biden voter style city. Not really into it. What's the protest there going to be like? Well, first off, the new pope ain't gonna save you now, Chi-Town. If you're harboring any immigrants, we will pull a Miss O'Leary's cow and burn this whole place down. Do you understand me, Chicago? Okay? What the fuck do you need Mexicans for? All right? You don't eat tacos. All right? All you fucking need is casserole that you call pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, your pizza sucks, and Michael Jordan is a degenerate gambling addict. Hey, Chicago, fuck you. Fuck you. Hey, Chicago, have you considered fucking eating my ass? Does anyone remember that Chicago exists? Not if they're fucking smart. Ugh, what a dog shit fucking city. Slightly less dog shit of a city is Dover, Delaware. It's a lovely place to go on a nice vacation. It's a cradle of American democracy. You can see the founding of this country. There is one catch, though, which is that it does not actually exist. It's not real. They made it up for tax purposes. So I don't think there will be any protests there tomorrow, given its unreality. Population 3, all of which, of course, who live in, Providence, Rhode Island. Indianapolis, Indiana, ladies and gentlemen. Ever been there? Know anything about it? The Colts. What's the protest here going to look like? A lot of people don't know this, but actually it is the second gayest city in America. People don't know that. Also, I might have spelled the name wrong up there. You don't know. You have no idea. Indianapolis. Is that correct? It's only the second gayest, all right? First gayest remains Tulsa, Oklahoma. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm here to teach you things. New Orleans, Louisiana. Many are saying it's down in the bayou. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, my name is Chance because my mama took one. Ho, ho, ho. What's New Orleans going to be like? Well, riots are going to be Cajun style, which means spicy beans. A colt is just a gay horse. That's a great point. That's the old joke. I was about to do a bit that was like an ironic twist on a bit, but I think I'm stealing this bit from someone else. But let's do it anyway. Who gives a shit? Let's just steal bits. Who fucking cares? There are two types of black people. Black people and... Just kidding. What do gay horses eat? That's right. Cock. There's going to be shrimp. There's going to be spicy beans. That's the main difference between New Orleans Cajun cooking versus down home Mexicano cooking. Carne asada burrito. The big difference is that the New Orleans accent is more fun to do because it's white people, so you don't feel racist. All right, that's the first part of it. Secondly, they're going to put shrimp, they're going to put different seasonings, and it's going to be bugs up in there. And they do eat the bugs up in there, and they eat the bug, and they live in the pot, and they happen now. It's a new character I'm developing for SNL. It's Cajun Klaus Schwab. New Orleans, they eat the bug. And they live in the pot, and they happen about that. Oh my God. Popeye's chicken. Now, ICE will have problems in New Orleans, given how it's the only city drunker than Nashville and sweatier than Atlanta. So people will fight back, and if you can grab them, they're going to be slippery. You need to be careful now, okay? Okay now. Be careful now. Boston, Massachusetts. That's a city. There's going to be It is like trying to catch a greased hog, and also, unfortunately, New Orleans is doing their annual Greased Hog Festival this weekend, too. So it's a recipe for disaster. I wouldn't go there. Would I go to Boston, Massachusetts? Maybe. There's lovely stuff there. You're originally from Boston, Duke Vulture. Well, all of these nice things I'm about to say about Boston are dedicated to you. What can we expect? Well, first off, it's the home of America's most racist Democrats, so it can be very confusing protest. Boston's the place where people will say slurs, but then always vote Democrat. It's kind of weird in that way, but it is lovely. They did the Boston Tea Party there, which, interestingly, is why they called it that. They originally wanted to call it the San Antonio Tea Party, and people said, the what now? And they said, oh, well, you might not know now, but your kids are going to love it, and then they just kind of faded because they were a time traveler. That's true. And that's Boston, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, let's hear it. Let's put it together. What is going to be the final place that they do a protest at tomorrow? What's going to be the biggest protest of all? Well, first off, Washington, D.C., District of Columbuston, West Virginia. That's going to be the biggest protest tomorrow, except there shouldn't be any protests. There's not going to be any. Because everyone here has met Donald Trump and been charmed by him already. Okay? They love him in Washington, D.C. But if there is one, Lindsey Graham will single-handedly deal with it himself. And that's where all the protests will be. All right, guys, let's have a round of applause for that one.
Shut up and sit down.